Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Libra and Aries in a relationship. This is a part of my YouTube series on the Libra experience, and so if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Libra, please go back and check that out. Libra and Aries, these two signs are opposite signs, and as I always say, opposites attract. I really like this match. But it's certainly a match that is going to entail a lot of work and a lot of effort for both signs. You know, opposite signs are essentially two different sides to the same exact coin. And so in a lot of ways, Libra and Aries are similar. You know, both are cardinal signs, meaning this is a passionate energy that is all about initiation. And both signs are very much passionate about themselves. And I don't mean this to imply that they're self-absorbed, although they can be. I don't mean this to imply that they're selfish, although they can be. But it is to say that Libra and Aries are very much concerned with themselves and the betterment of themselves and personal pursuits and self-initiation. And so these are the things that these two signs have in common. And so where do they become opposites? Well, it really has to do with how they reach their end goals. It really has to do with how they essentially come together and incorporate other people in their world. You know, Aries is an energy that's all about me. Whereas Libra is an energy that's all about we. And that's the core difference. Aries is very much a fire starter as a fire sign. And so Aries, you know, will take no qualms in being extremely protective of his or herself, doing the things that he or she wants, and really without necessarily taking into consideration what anyone else has to say about it, okay? This is Aries the Ram. Aries is ruled by the warrior planet Mars, and so this is a fiery, aggressive energy. Libra is much more dainty. Libra is much more polished. Libra is much more diplomatic. And so Libra tends to approach anything in life with a sense of fairness and balance and compromise. And so again, this is how these two signs are different, all right? And when it comes to opposite signs, there always is a lesson involved. Both signs have something to learn from each other. Aries can learn to be a bit more tactful. Aries can learn to be more, we-oriented and learn how to share and not be so focused on himself or herself. Whereas Libra can learn to be a bit more selfish, and Libra can learn to be more self-actualizing, and Libra can learn how not to always take into consideration other people at the expense of his or her own needs. All right, so that's kind of the beauty of this relationship. You know, it may be funky getting off the ground at first, but when you come to realize how you're different and how you can help each other, it can be a wonderful match. When it comes to sexual compatibility, both signs are passionate. Both signs are of that cardinal heartfelt energy. I think Libra will appreciate Aries' masculinity, and that's for the male or the female Aries. Whereas Aries will appreciate Libra's femininity, and that's for the male or female Libra. Libras are very soft. Libra, ruled by the planet Venus, is very feminine and is very nurturing and is very affectionate and appreciates beauty and a certain aesthetic. Whereas Aries, as this masculine energy ruled by the planet Mars, is much more brute and brash. And so both will certainly complement one another in the bedroom. I don't think either sign will have any complaints. Again, when it comes to your disagreements, this is when those opposing character traits come into play, and this is something to be mindful of. Libra wants to discuss. Libra wants to compromise. Aries doesn't care. Aries wants to speak his or her piece and move on. And unfortunately, when it comes to relationships, it certainly doesn't work that way. And so this is an area where Libra will kind of teach Aries how it does work in the relationship. And hopefully Libra will be able to kind of work with Aries and help Aries to kind of come around to the table to actually discuss or debate any kind of issue that may be coming up in the relationship. And Libra is a diplomat at heart, so Libra will do this well. Outside of these things, it's a good match. I like this match. Again, it really boils down to understanding and accepting your differences. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com. And until next time, good luck.